Hey, it's me again. This time I got watermelon here. I like to snuggle with these bigger stuffed animals. And I have a game called Duh. And it's, I haven't really done too much reading in this one, but it says, tired of all those aggravating word games, annoying anagrams, brain-teasing trivia, and paralyzing picture puzzles, then Duh is for you. It's a test of your intelligence. It just 50 entertaining questions from easy to super easy, the silly to the super supercilious, something like that. Anyways, it's just a card game. I mean, they made it hyped up, but it's just, I don't know, I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's just about similar to some others. It might be a little funner. Let me put that right there. So, okay, today I want to talk a little bit about work. It's just on my mind today. Today I was working, I try and work pretty hard to keep myself busy. Very seldom do I I guess if you want to say slough off. Occasionally I do. But compared to some of these other guys where I work, man, they could get a lot more done if they wouldn't be busy gallivanting off into another area, talking to somebody else for half an hour at a time, 20 minutes at a time, just overseeing somebody else and not really in their area even, supervisor doesn't really say too much. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but if it gets too bad, but, what's he going to do, fire the whole department for almost everybody does it. Almost, occasionally I do once in a while, but for the most part I don't, But a lot of them do that, and as long as they get their work pretty much done, he doesn't say anything. I don't know if you guys worked in areas like that before. I don't know. I just can't do that. For the most part, I say, it's just being lazy. The job's easy enough as it is, and they're just taking advantage of how easy it is. And some guys will like zip through their work real quick so they can have that extra half an hour, 20 minutes. Besides, the jobs they give you every 2 hours they give you about a 20 to a half an hour break. That should be enough, you'd think. But some of these guys, especially these temps nowadays, they come and they just think that they're getting an example from somebody else. They're following somebody else's lead, and they just think it's okay. And it's not a good way to in my opinion, to show your employer that, hey, you want a job. But that's kind of my thing today. I'll tell you a story too. Another job I had a job for 17 years, and same thing. It was you had machine operators, and you had you get your stuff done. A lot of them would get their orders done, and then they would slough off. And this happened quite a bit, went on, and the supervisor in the area, he didn't, he let it go, and there's 2 women that worked there, and they'd go in their bathroom and just hang out in the bathroom for 2-3 hours. They get their done stuff real quick. They drank or whatever, I know they did, and the supervisor, he knew it because he was in, he didn't say, he went right in the bathroom with them. And a couple other guys, they just all hung out in the bathroom drinking or whatever, you know. I don't know, maybe they were doing more than just drinking. Maybe they were doing some drugs or something. I don't know for sure, but, you know, it was just a thing they did, you know. But, anyways, I don't know if you guys have any that kind of problems at your work. I'm sure that you do. If you want to comment about something like that, feel free, you know. I'll listen to it and respond back. All right, thank you.